that's clear. We talked about this yesterday. Rav and Vesh are this binary system of interacting with the world. I like, I don't like, 0, 1, love and hatred, attachment and repulsion. These are in the mind. And finally, there is the final pleasure, which Prabhupada Maharaj will tell us.
Abhinivesh.
Yes, it's Abhinivesh, which is the fear of death, so all kinds of existential fears, attachment to life, and all kinds of fears connected with our existence. We know that we all have fears. I remember once I was giving a lecture. It was a fired up lecture, and I was really fired up, and I was talking. I don't remember about how we should become fearless. And there were balloons in the room. And all of a sudden, one balloon blew up. I could become fearless. This narration will show the level of fear which we have. It's kind of very deeply rooted existential fear or attachment to life, attachment to our particular way of existing in this material world. And this corresponds to Buddhi. Actually, when it comes to us, when it's time for us to behave in this world, we are guided by this fear of death. This is the main guiding factor in our life. We want the preservation, instinct of preservation. We want to, preserve our life by all means. And so many crazy things we do because of this Abhinivesh. And that's is reposited in Buddhi, in the intelligence. Okay, I think that's enough of this theory, and I will come to little more practical things. Next point which I wanted to talk about here. I said that this Buddhi, developed Buddhi or clear Buddhi, is a very important factor in not only in spiritual life but in material life as well. There is a famous series of experiments which were done in the 60s of last century by Stanford University, by some scholars at Stanford University. One of them, this experiment is very famous. It's called marshmallow experiment. You know what marshmallow is, right? It's kind of sweet. So the children of 3 years old were given this marshmallow sweet. 3 or 4, I don't know if they taught you 3 years old, but I think 4 years old, but something like this, not more than 4 years old. They were given one marshmallow, and they said, if you wait for 20 minutes, they'll give you another one. It's a torture, right? Scientists, they're famous for arranging all these tortures. So these kids, some of them, naturally, they didn't wait for 20 minutes. They just ate it on the spot. And some were clever enough to wait for 20 minutes. And then, 10 years later, they were tested again. And those who waited for 20 minutes, they were much more successful in all the areas of their life. Because from the very beginning, they had strong intelligence. They had stronger intelligence, and this stronger intelligence gave them this, this ability. There were different tests which they underwent, and they were much more successful in all the areas of life. So basically, that's what Buddhi is all about. Buddhi is the ability to see the consequences, more or less. this intermediate mind, which processes information back and forth, it gives us this ability to consider the consequences and so many other things it gives. So it's there, and it needs to be there, both for the success in material life and spiritual life. And then I will, again, Srila Prabhupada explains. I said yesterday that, and that's explanation of Srila Prabhupada, that this Chaturvyuha, these four deities, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Aniruddha, and Pradyumna, which are the presiding deities of these four functions of our mind. They are described in 1.537 by Srila Prabhupada. That in Pancharatra it is explained that Vasudeva is in the center, and next to him is Sankarsana, and next to Sankarsana is Pradyumna. Sorry, said that I will start writing in Russian. Sorry. And next to Vasudeva is Aniruddha. And Pradyumna is the presiding deity of buddhi, and Aniruddha is the presiding deity of mind, or manas, or emotional mind, external mind, which is interacting with the external world by accepting and rejecting some information. So that's a very important consideration which we will also elaborate a little bit today. What is important, we are interested in this. We are interested in the functioning of buddhi, and Pradyumna is the presiding deity of buddhi. And as I said, that in certain situations of life, our mind, manas, external mind, can directly approach chitta. Although it should not be the common event. When this interaction is there, the direct interaction between the mind and our chitta, subconscious mind and external mind, this is what we call reflectory or mechanical life. We have our karma, and the karma is stored here in our chitta. And when the mind is interacting directly, and the reaction is 100% predicted. We are nothing more than a machine or mechanism of karma. We are totally, completely under the rule or under the sway of karma. There is no way of freedom here. That's basically the animal's life when this kind of interaction is there. But this I already told yesterday. What is interesting for us today is these three things. As we see from this description of this Chaturvyuha, which is coming from Pancharatra, which is described by Srila Prabhupada, that Pradyumna is separated from Vasudeva, or intelligence on a microscopic plane of existence. This is the Samasti description. And on the Vyasti description, on a microscopic description, intelligence, which is represented by Pradyumna, is separated from Chitta, which is our consciousness. By what? By Ahankara, by the false ego.